Central Methodist recorded a 61-60 victory over 23rd-ranked William Woods tonight. Your general impressions of the game?
Well, I thought in the first half we got outworked, we got out-executed, and it wasn't pretty. I thought we were fortunate to go in the locker room up 5. We didn't really have that extra gear, that extra fight that we really needed to get through to pull an upset like this and to beat a good team. I thought in the second half we came out, we had much better energy. I thought our full court pressure really created some things for us and caused some havoc for them. And we were able to gut it out and figure out a way to win a game ugly, which is nice.
Brittany Josephs, with about 1 minute to go, ended up giving Central Methodist the lead for good with a basket and one. Your thoughts on the play and what you saw from the bench?
Well, we knew that we had an advantage inside. They don't have a great deal of bulk. They don't have a great deal of size. And we thought that if we could establish some inside presence early, and the scouting report would be okay. We didn't do that in the first half. In the second half, we started getting some things inside going, whether it was guard penetration or post feeds. And although it didn't always end up in good scoring, we were to go inside out, which we thought was effective. That possession was big. We purposely wanted to go into BJ. We wanted to get those offensive board opportunities. I believe Poteet drove, missed the shot, and BJ got the rebound and went back up strong, which we've got to get more of. We're doing a great job of crashing the offensive glass, but we're not converting those to points necessarily very fast. So that was big to see, and when that basket went in, we thought we really had a chance to win this thing.
Central Methodist up 1 with about 10 seconds remaining in the game. William Woods has the ball in the paint, but Poteet comes up with a block that secured the victory for the Eagles. Your thought on her defensive play in the last couple of seconds?
Well, I said when we recruited and signed Jasmine Poteet that she could be the best defensive player in this league, and I still feel that way. She's got a long way to go as far as just being on the same page as the rest of the group, but her athleticism is second to none. She can get across the paint quickly. She can give help side quickly, and when she's a little bit out of control at times, it's pretty effective. So I thought that tonight her length, she can guard guards and forwards, is really effective for us, and not only did she block that shot, but on the out-of-bounds play, we had her on the ball, and she was able to make them call their final timeout because of her defensive prowess.
Central Methodist routinely made subs, especially in the second half when you were subbing 3 to 5 players at a time. What was your strategy going into the game in order to wear them down?
Well, that was assistant coach's job. They did a really nice job because we thought we had more depth than them. Our energy was so low in the first half that we wanted to make sure we were able to find a way to get through it. We started subbing 3 to 5 players every 2 minutes, and I thought it made a big difference. We got big minutes tonight from Audrey Patton, big minutes tonight from Caitlin Klaprick, who had her most significant action of the season and is really coming along. Brooke Paulsell hit a big 3 and gave us some big minutes, and of course Kyra Williams, who is coming off the bench with a little bit of a banged-up ankle. Those 4, along with a couple others, really came in Tawanda Sutton in her action back. When we can run those numbers at them, although it wasn't pretty at all times playing new combinations, we were able to really wear them down against their about 7.5 rotation. Thought it was big.
The Eagles really picked up a full court press in the last 20 minutes of the game. What was your strategy with that? Is that an adjustment you made at halftime?
We did. We actually thought we could pressure them, and we wanted to do that. In the first half, we were pretty much a step slow. We've kind of talked about that. And so I thought it might be best that we would go in the second half and hit them with some pressure if we needed it, and we definitely needed it. And that gave us the shot in the arm that we needed. It created some extra baskets. In the first half, we created some turnovers and got some baskets from a man-to-man pressure, but our Stetson press came in, and we were able to get our hands on a lot of balls, really disrupt some things, and along with our substitution pattern, really wore them out.
Tawanda Sutton, in her first game this season back from injury, recorded a double-double with 11 points and 10 rebounds. Wow. Your thoughts on her play?
I had no idea that she had a double-double. That's huge. Tawanda has done a really nice job of getting back and working hard to be back. She looks better now than prior to the injury for sure. Elise Lamphere, our athletic trainer and athletic training staff, has done an amazing job getting her back ready. She's got a little more lift, and I thought that tonight you could still tell she hadn't played in a while, and it was her first action of the year. But I thought that her play was big, and especially as a 6'7" man for us, to bring that kind of player off the bench right now until she gets herself in shape is tremendous.
Central Methodist avenges a 55-51 overtime loss to William Woods last year. Your first game coaching for Central Methodist, how does it feel to pick up the victory?
Well, William Woods is really good. They've been to back-to-back national tournaments. Dan, they're very well coached. Coach Chappell there wins a lot of games. They've been to back-to-back national tournaments. They've won their league last year in the tournament. So it was an opportunity for us to kind of see a measuring stick of where we're at. And I thought tonight was a good victory for us. But it's still, we haven't played a conference game yet, and that's what's important. And it's another feather in our cap to continue to get better and to learn from the mistakes of tonight and get ready for we're going to have our hands full against the Division I team on Monday after a couple days off.
Speaking of the conference, the Eagles remain in first place in the league standings with a 7-0 record, still unbeaten. How's it feel to be 7-0?
Well, it's nice, and we knew going in that there were some games early that we thought we should win on paper, but these last 3 games we knew would be extremely challenging. We thought Stevens would be tough. The apprentice school we thought would give us a nice challenge with their athletes, but the kids are finding a way to win, and I don't think we're playing great ball yet. We're not at full strength. Tawana Sutton just now getting back. We had a couple. Kyra Williams has got a banged up wheel, had to miss the last game. It was half in action tonight, and then Tish Joe is going to be with the second semester as well. So it feels good to be 7-0. Doesn't mean a whole lot other than the fact that we feel pretty good going into Thanksgiving break, which is nice, and it's a great opportunity for us to springboard into the rest of the year.
What is the team's preparation as you give the guys a break for Thanksgiving and then prepare to head to Chicago?
It's going to be nice because I think our break's going to be long enough without being too long. We've got a little over 2 days off, and I told them not to watch any basketball, not to think about basketball, to get away from me get away from you, and really see your families and visit and be thankful for the things that we have. And then we'll come back on Friday. We've got a great weight session planned at 1 o'clock, practice at 6, early practice on Saturday morning, and then we roll out. We charter up to Chicago for a really tough challenge with a really long athletic Division I team as a regular season game, which I think is important for us. We play that on Monday, but we practice there on Sunday in their gym, shoot around on Monday, play on Monday, and then we go back for classes, and then we've got Evangel. So it's going to get we had a little bit of a breather, but it's going to get crazy here soon.